Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. You might be thinking to yourself right now, well, if you saw the last episode, then yes, I'm still recording this at super duper night. Now, most of the time I like to spread my recordings around because I feel like every time I go at it, it's a new fresh take. Although in this instance, I am up and I'm energized, and I'm going to be quiet because I don't want to disturb my neighbors. I do live in an apartment. It's a nice apartment, but still an apartment, so there's neighbors behind me. And my voice is very low. It's very it's got a bass to it. So even if I'm not talking that loud, they might be able to hear the bass through the walls. So we're going to be talking like this for the rest of the episode, and then we'll go back to normal for the next episode. But this one and the last one, I'm just I'm excited about something. I just watched the last episode and I explained why. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on in the Mehrunes Raiser Dlc. I went ahead and did some research, and from what I can tell, there's really not too much we want to do in these areas here, in these like in all these different areas. Actually, it looks like we've pretty much already explored most of it. We are going to go back to the Forge, though, because there is definitely something that we want. And I can already see the comments rolling in, talking about the Mirage Tong assassin armor. Don't worry about that. I do know about it, and we will get it probably at the conclusion of this DLC. And I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to. But suffice it to say that one of the unique armor sets in this particular DLC is the Mirage Tong assassin armor, which we freed from the jail cell. Now, you can just kill him and take it, but that's not fun, is it? No, we want to actually see what he does, and so we'll get it. I know about it, but our current quest takes us back to the Forge. Wait, where does this lead? The mines. Wait. No, but we want to be in the Forge, but did we explore all areas of the Forge? Let's take a look at the map, shall we? Yeah, looks like we did. Oh, that's what we want right there, the Forge Master tent. So if we go straight, then left. See, I don't know how to get actually in here. There must be we must either have to get to it from the mines, or there must be a path that I didn't go into. Also, oh, look at that. There's someone right down there. Huh. I don't know if there's any way to break through these or not. Let's explore every little which way. We want to get to the bottom floor, it looks like. This might be good. Although, we've been here before. There might be like a hole in one of these where we can actually fall through. I'm not sure, but we do want to get to the Forge Master. That's the point of why we're here. There's something interesting to be found. So, like I said, I think this DLC doesn't really have too much going for it. Well, it does. I'm just saying it's like they've created a giant area. This is the biggest dungeon in Cyrodiil. It's just that they haven't filled it with a lot of stuff, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I mean, we'll take a look at it. I don't think so. Okay. I'm not seeing any way to go downwards, so we must have to get to it from another entrance, unless we can somehow break through these wooden panels, but I don't think that we can. So let's go ahead and head back over here and go through the mines. Hopefully the mines lead back to the Forge. The mines at Sundercliff boast the highest concentration of iron ore in the Something Mountains. Okay, looks like we are still here. Let's take a look at our journal. Okay, let's kill anybody and everybody down here stealthily, although it's very well lit. How do we get to the Forge guy? Oh man, there's a lot of people. They're all going to attack me too, which is very odd. You would think that they wouldn't. You would think that, well, no, they're just workers, I suppose, so I'm kind of messing up their operation, aren't I? Look how big this area is. I know I was saying it. I mean, you're going to... Yeah, they're all going to attack me, right? So let's go ahead and kill them. I'm sure we'll see them attacking me in a second here when they notice that I'm here.
Damn rats. Oh.
And we never knew what she was going to say, unfortunately. Okay, there goes our stealth. Wow. I would have thought that would have alerted more people, but no. Okay, so yeah, our main goal is, before we continue further down, Well, our main goal is obviously Mehrunes Raiser, but we're looking for an entrance to the forge. There must be an entrance that we missed, but I don't know where it would be. So let's just go ahead and sweep this whole area. It's DLC. We might as well, and I would imagine a lot of people want to see everything anyways. I'm going to try to do it fast, though, because a lot of this is going to be the same sort of stuff over and over again. Okay, there it goes. You know what? We're just going to do this. This guy's burly. Okay, let me move. I'm like slowly sinking here. Oh, God. Okay, there must be people above that have noticed me, but we're going to speed this right on up. Oh, God. Okay, down she goes. This is where our acrobatics and our speed is going to come in handy. I've contracted tunnel cough.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. You're pathetic.
Whew, I forgot that that obviously this dagger is going to break at some point, but luckily we have a lot of repair hammers that we can finally use. It's not going to let me do it now. Oh yeah, look at that, 22. Okay, it's not going to let me do it now because it's going to consider me in combat. So, oh man, I can only imagine how many NPCs there are in here. I mean, if the music's still playing, it still thinks that I'm... Oh, I have 2 of these. Let's drop one. It's still going to think that I'm in combat, right? So let's try it, though. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Well, we'll be able to repair this, which is good. We'll finally get some repair skill going. Oh, my... I'm astounded at how big this place is. Maybe you're the last person. Oh, look at you. You're an arrow boy. Okay, you're going to be easy.
Let's get this over with. Oh.
Whoa, that thing went flying. Did you guys see that? Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and repair this stuff. Oh man. Hopefully our armor skill didn't just raise by 1. Hopefully the message kind of got caught up there. If it only raised by 1, that's really disappointing. Okay, we kind of just need to like explore this entire area so that we can see if there's another entrance into the forge. Maybe it just doesn't even want us to get above ground. Maybe that's the case, right? Maybe we're supposed to be relegated to down here. Because I'm not seeing any way like up there. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep moving. We went that way already. Yeah, it looks like it's just going to take us over here. I definitely do not want to keep going further down. Absolutely not. Before we get to the forge. Which maybe I just have to be patient. Maybe it'll eventually take us to the forge. Ooh. We are so lit right now. Oh god, that sounded like one of the things the kiddies say. We've already killed this man. Interestingly enough. So this must be where we came from. Where the hell are we, man? This place is confusing as heck. Okay, big open area now. Ooh, we are above ground, though. This might be good. Okay, this might be good. Oh, maybe we have to go through the forge. That would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. Oh.
Showing your face was the last...
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't bring out the big boy taunts if you're just a recruit, my friend. Okay, maybe this is what we're supposed to do. Maybe we have to cut through the mines and then come back up here. I see somebody over there. How many people are here? I bet not just one. We're going to slit all of their throats, though. Spoiler alert. Hi there. Bye there. Easy death. Okay, let's see what we've got. I see a tunnel to our right. Man. I hate to keep repeating myself, but I just can't believe how crazy big this entire place is. Okay, let's... Yeah, we want to head... Oh! Okay, there was a cave in there. There we go. No! Interesting. Well, this leads back to the forge. So here we go. Okay, we're looking for that Forge Master's tent. So I guess it's kind of linear in that, you know, it's going to make you go through the forge anyways. But I was just making sure that we didn't miss it because there's definitely some cool stuff in there that we want. All right, perfect. Now let's go ahead and save the game on a new save because I'm smart with that these days. We haven't had an issue in a long time, have we? All right, let's take a look here. We've got 2 people. This guy looks like the Forge Master if I had to guess. And then we've got another Khajiit over there. Something tells me this guy's not going to be kind. So I'm going to sneak behind. Ah! Okay, hopefully that Khajiit does not notice me.
Damn rats.
Weapons.
Always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy.
Okay. Your block skill increased. The truly skillful fighter learns to block with shield and weapon. Diligent practice has made you an apprentice of blocking. Blocking with your shield or weapon no longer drains fatigue. That's actually pretty good.
This ends it.
Okay, we gotta be careful here. Down he goes. Okay, I'm pretty sure this thing is out of charge. So let's use a couple of soul gems real quick. Okay. We're backing ourselves into a corner. I don't know how smart that is. Turns out it's pretty smart. Are you the Forge Master? That was indeed the Forge Master. Daedric War Axe. But if we loot him, take our arrows back. Boots of Plain Striding. They weigh surprisingly a lot, but here's what we want. The Forge Master's Amulet. Fortify Armor 5, Blunt 5, Heavy Armor 5, Fortify Strength. So not for us, but a unique item nevertheless. Forge Master's Smock. Fortify Fatigue, 75 points on self. Resist normal weapons, 15% on self. That sounds actually pretty powerful. I am not sure how powerful, though. We'll take that, and we'll take that. Okay. So that's the Forge Master. That's who I was trying to find. And we found him, and we killed him. Now, who else do we have? Khajiit Laborer, Armor Apprentice, Gauntlets of Force. Sure. Another Khajiit Laborer. Okay, and it looks like that's it. So that was the Forge. We've got Apprentice's Note, Forge Master. When next you can take leave, I wish to speak with you. I know you have had reservations about allowing me to assume more duties, but I think you will reconsider when I recount for you some of the atrocious things my counterpart has said in your absence. Ooh, interesting. Manual of Arms. Okay. So this is obviously the Forge. Weapons Apprentice. So it looks like these two, the Weapons and the Armor Apprentice, were having a tiff of some sort. Don't step in that again. What is wrong with me? Argonian Laborer. I think they added in all of these rake weapons. I don't think they were in the base game now, were they? Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's pretty linear. Looks like it wants us to continue on this way. So that was really it. I mean, honestly, it was that, the smock and the amulet that we wanted, and then there is most of the only other kind of missable thing, from what I can understand, is the Mirage Tong armor, which from what I understand, we'll get after the DLC concludes. We'll see, though. I could be wrong. We'll just have to see. Okay, so here's another place. I wonder if there's going to be another letter talking about more. Yep, looks like there is. Manual of Armor. And check this out. Letter home. Courier's notice, conveyance via Narcissus, Ball Falls, Vivek, Saran, personal correspondence, origin withheld. Those are all places in Morrowind, at least most of them are. Oh man, okay, this is a big letter. I am starting to get tired, in all honesty, but I'm going to pull it out for the next half of this episode. I miss you more with each passing night. My only comfort is knowing that the wages I'm earning now will ensure our comfort when I return. I couldn't believe the pay the lunatic was offering, and I doubt we would have followed him all the way to Cyrodiil otherwise. The fool thinks he'll overthrow the Empire. Vermina, take him. I figure we'll end up deserting soon, just as soon as we've gotten as much pay as we can without actually following this addled madman into battle. We've hardly crossed the border, but already I can tell you Cyrodiil is an awful place. We have nothing but iron to work with. There's no art to iron armor. I tried using the bones of beasts killed in the local forest, but they are brittle and won't bear the force of the hammer. Even with decent materials, this would be a dull post. We must be a mile underground and a league from civilization. I don't envy the courier who carries this letter. I pass the time in conversation with the other apprentice. We always seem to have a good laugh at the expense of the forge master. In private, of course, but not so private, because the other guy was going to betray him. I can't wait to see your family home in Saran. I've never actually been to Vardenfell. I've heard much of its charm. I'm pleased and surprised to hear that you've begun saving for our own home already. You say you're working for somebody named Dzel. The pay must be very good, but when I return, you won't need to keep it up. You never mentioned, by the way, what sort of work you're doing. I'm still not sure how this crazy wizard is paying wages for us and his army of mercenaries and laborers. We don't use half the ore mined here for smithing, so I figure he must sell the surplus iron, but I see no evidence of it, nor do I think it would produce such a fortune. I think he's Telvanni. Perhaps folk in the area near you have heard if he's from wealthy stock. I fear I must conclude, my love. The Forge Master is demanding another parcel of iron-shod boots. How many more pairs could we possibly need? So that's an interesting little bit of backstory there, because the other apprentice, so this must be the armor apprentice here, and then the weapons apprentice was going to betray him and tell the Forge Master that he was, making fun of him behind his back, which is kind of messed up to do, man. Just when you think you have a true friend. Okay, let's move on, shall we? This forge area is pretty big. Do we have one final note, perhaps, to peer upon? Well, doesn't look like it. There's a big tent here. Ooh. Forge Master tent. Okay, what do we have here? Enchanted Bazaar. Let's go ahead and take that. As well as the gold. We got some crumpled pieces of paper and some jewels. Don't mind if I do well. And in here, not much. Manual of arms, manual of armor. On more, man, these guys really take their job seriously. They've only got stuff related to armor and weapons. You would think, that being their job, they'd switch it up a little bit, but I guess not. We're getting a lot of skill increases here, so there may be another level up around the corner, which I think will take us to level 23. Okay, pull rope. It's going to open that door. What is this, Skyrim? Wow, that is pretty reminiscent of Skyrim, in fact. Alright, and here we've got Sundercliff Village again, which is pretty interesting if you ask me. I feel like we've been here, so where could this be taking us? I feel like we've definitely gone through every little area now. We haven't clearly been into every building and everything like that, but I don't think we're missing too much. Ooh, it's telling me to go straight forward. Now that's pretty interesting, isn't it? Oh, wait. Oh, we're back over here, though. Okay. Let's see if it wants us to go right over here. No, it wants us to head to the other entrance down here. Ow. Oh, the one thing I did want to explore wasn't there two? Yeah, there's two tunnels. But they both lead to the same area, don't they? They both lead to this area right here, right? Yeah. Okay. So it wants us to head back through here. The commune. Now, this is the area where we have not killed everybody just yet, if I remember right. So we can go up or we can go straight. We've been inside that building, haven't we? But it looks like... Okay, let's just head up here and see if we can't get a visage for what we've got going on. Man, seriously, they put so much more work into this than I remembered. It's crazy. Okay. even more buildings, which I don't think we've been into just yet. Should we explore them? Trying to register what the comment section would want. Yeah, we've explored. This is probably the last bastion, honestly, of places to explore. So we'll do it quickly. Okay, down you go. Biography of Berenzia. Average chest. Boom. So glad that it's working out like this. Okay, anything else? We'll do this quickly. Ooh. Flawed sapphire, flawed topaz, some gold. Okay, let's get out of here. So that was the yeoman barracks. Never knew what yeoman means. The only other place that I've seen it, well, I've seen it in books and stuff, but I don't really know what it means. The only other thing is, I think Mass Effect, right? It's like a ship term. It's like a military term. It means like, I don't know, it's some rank, but I don't think it's that high. Frathen Drothin's quarters. Okay, we definitely want to head in here. Oh, yeah, we definitely... Okay, so we're exploring everything from now on. Scroll of Transmutation. So one thing that I do know is that this quest added Transmutation. This spell wasn't normally in Oblivion. So Transmute Mineral on Self works the same as Skyrim. Well, I don't know how similarly, but, you know, obviously similarly to Skyrim. But yeah, it was not in the base game of Oblivion, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so what do you have? Whoa, Trico Bezoar Extract. Okay. Receipt. Jobasha Bookseller, Lower Waste Works, Foreign Quarter, Vivek, Vardenfell, Morrowind. You can actually head there in Morrowind to the Lower Waste Works. Treats. Don't know how to say that word. Treats on Alatic cities damaged. 1500 DR. The lusty Argonian mate. Aha, always. Praise be to Helseth and the Empire. Let's take that. Okay, I will take that. Thank you very much. And what do we have up here? Varieties of Daedra. And what is this? Common Soul Gem. Okay, and what about here? Drothan's Journal. I've read Drothan's journal. He's gone on to Varsa Balaam in search of something called the Nepharivgum, which he believes protects Mehrunes Raiser. He has left Enchanted Bazaars in the care of his commander and Forge Master. With these Bazaars, I'll be able to dispel his enchantment and follow him to Varsa Balaam. So we've gotten one. We need to get the other one from the commander, which must be the guy that the Morag Tog assassin is set out to kill. So if you free him, he must kill the commander rather than you having to do so, which is quite interesting indeed. I feel like this is going to be very long. No. Okay. Let's do this. Traitors all, Helseth and all the lapdogs in the great houses care nothing for the heresy of allowing the Empire to command the lives of our noble Dunmer people. Even my fickle Telvanni kinsmen apathetically consent to this outrage. Once I have raised my army and toppled the atrocious empire of men, then they all shall pay for their complacency. I could hardly bear the journey here to deal with that filthy bookseller, but it was worth it. The treats on Alatic cities I bartered for provided the last bit of evidence I needed. I'm now convinced that I can find the Nepharivgum beneath Sundercliff Watch, just inside Cyrodiil's border. The Drothmeri army grows in might. Our forward detachment is ready to escort me within Cyrodiil's borders, where they shall bolster themselves for the assault whilst I claim my prize under the mountain. It's getting harder to find mercenaries. I may have to consider employing some of the beast folk. Must remember to discuss this with Adrethi before we depart for Sundercliff. The Nepharivgum must be near. I can feel power emanating from this place. Now I only have to find it and overcome the task to earn Mehrunes Raiser. Wielding this fearsome relic, I'll lead the Drothmeri army to victory against the Imperial tyrants. We finally uncovered the entrance to Varsa Balaam. I'm going to take a detachment of men inside with me to find the Nepharivgum. We already discovered an assassin prowling the camp. I fear that Helseth may have sent him. To be safe, I'm going to seal myself in the city until we can recover the Razor. I've left 2 Bazaars cut from the belly of an albino Guar in the care of Commander Adrethi and the Forge Master. If there is some emergency, they have only to place these on the pedestals outside the door to spell my barrier and open the way to Varsa Balaam. So I actually do know what's happening here for anybody interested that's not really getting what's going on. Basically, this Telvanni wizard from Morrowind has hired or has gotten the use of all of these people, this army basically, to help him dig. I don't think anybody really understands what he's doing. You know, it's actually pretty similar, if you think about it, to the Unearthed. I believe it was called Unearthed in Skyrim. But anyways, he's digging to find Mehrunes Raiser, and he's locked himself inside of like a sanctum, basically. And the only way to get inside is with those 2 Bazaars. So we need to find him because we need to find Mehrunes Raiser. So that's what we're doing. We're slowly making our way down to find him. Commander's quarters. Ooh. Ooh. He did it. And he's going to leave. Wow, that's really awesome. So I completely missed that interaction the last time I did this DLC. And I think this is what my friend Ryan was talking to me about. You know, the guy that was on episode 50 of the original Let's Play Oblivion. He was telling me that, yeah, you could free the assassin and he'll kill this guy for you. And now we can find that guy if we want to get his armor set. He's got a unique armor set. I think it's enchanted. I don't know. But we can get to it, and we'll take care of it after we leave. I would say that please leave comments when we're nearing the end of this DLC, because I'll far too often forget things like that, and I do want to grab it. Okay, here's the commander. He's got Daedric stuff. Grand Amulet of Luck. Look at that. And we're looking for the Bazaar. Yeah, I know, it hurts me too to leave all this Daedric stuff, but we're going to pile on everything before we get to the true rewards of this DLC, and that just cannot happen. And you might say to yourself, well, you can also leave and sell the stuff and then come back. Sure, but that's just not how my playstyle is. You guys know at this point. I'm all about just getting in and getting it done, basically. Surfeit of Thieves. Huh. Let's take that. Take the soul gems and the lockpicks. Let's go ahead and read that before I forget. I don't think that's unique. I think it's just going to give us a level up in sneak, but we probably have already read it. Guide to the Imperial City, Frontier Conquest. Okay, not much there, and boom, the Enchanted Bazaar. I found both Bazaars mentioned in Drothan's journal, and can now dispel the enchantment blocking the door to Varsa Balim. So, perhaps Varsa Balim... Oh, well, duh, it sounds like a big Ayleid ruin. I mean, that's probably what's going on. So we'll probably have to go through a whole separate dungeon in accordance to that. I really don't remember. But so far, this DLC is way, way better than I remember. Psychic Motion. That sounds like a telekinesis spell. Okay, we've gotten both Bazaars. That was pretty easy in all honesty. And can we see the assassin? No, I don't think so. Okay. So yeah, we definitely needed to explore. Ooh, this guy is completely unawares. I would totally leave you guys alive if you didn't just start attacking me. Now you all need to die. Like, I actually do want to murder each and every one of you, to be honest. Okay, so that's that. Now all we've got left is down there, and I think we'll be able to enter in this episode, which is awesome. Yeah, I think we've explored pretty much everything so far. This is the same with Dark Souls games. Like, I always get kind of overwhelmed, but then if I just keep at it, you know, it turns out that most of the pathways lead to each other. So I just need to have faith, basically. Okay, we've got one more door. I think we've been in this one, though, haven't we? Did we explore this place? Veterans. Yes, we did. Okay. So here we go. It looks like we've got a door coming up. Probably going to lead us to that Varla, whatever it's called, Varsa Balim. Yes, indeed. Look at that. And there's 2 people keeping watch. Well, we can't have that, can we? I love how they just kind of accept. It's like, okay, I'm going to be pushed against the wall. I found the door to Varsa Balim. The 2 pedestals nearby must be where the Bazaars need to be placed to dispel Drothan's enchantment. I've dispelled Drothan's barrier and can now follow him into Varsa Balim. There we are. Claymore of the Blaze. And should I just show you guys, or should I keep it a cliffhanger? Yeah, why not? It's going to be a cliffhanger for me, too. I don't know what's behind here. It's been forever since I've done this DLC. And now, let's see. Well, yeah, it's just an Ayleid ruin, as you could imagine. I actually don't know how much of this DLC is left, and please don't say so in the comments. It's kind of like a spoiler. Even though I've done this, it's been forever, so I don't remember how long this goes. But I do know it is the longest dungeon by far in Oblivion. So we probably got some ways left to go, but we've, I don't know, we're in a new section, so there's new things to be done, new experiences to be had. We're gonna end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for putting up with the low talking. Like I said, I would imagine that most people wouldn't want most episodes to be like this, but maybe every now and well, not every now and then. I just mean like for a one-time sort of thing, a two-time sort of thing, I guess. Hopefully, it was interesting, at least. To hear me talk very quietly, since I'm so usually the complete opposite. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching this episode. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday for more Let's 100% The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Bye-bye.